network management moved into the home this week at the Broadband World Forum. I'm here with Zyxel, who've developed a unique capability for the consumer to become effectively the network manager around their own home. Carsten, tell us more about this.
Well, as we can see here, this is a reflection of the complexity within a home. Of course, this is maybe a little bit extreme, but it does reflect the reality today. I mean, we have a lot of wireless devices. We have a lot of connectivity needs for streaming, for content services throughout the home. And what we've done is we've been looking at the complexity of the home network, which is obviously growing. You have all these devices. How do you deal with them? How do you manage it? And there is a need, as you say, to become your own network administrator because of the complexity that goes into your home. So there are been new standards coming out, which is called IEEE 1905, that sort of deals with, let's say, the connectivity between the devices. How do they discover each other? How do we create the network topology, and how do we see what devices are part of your network? We've taken the next step. The next step is that we, on an iPad with or any other tablet, that you can easily manage all these devices. Because if you had to go and manage, let's say, set up individually every single device in the home, it's too complex.
So it's sort of simple for you as an individual, but I guess that brings major benefits for the service provider.
It does, because today one of the major cost drivers in the carrier space is the consumer support, and about 70% of the calls that goes into the call centers in the carriers are related to Wi-Fi issue. I forgot my key, I can't access my Wi-Fi. In the bedroom, I don't have coverage, and if they have a bad experience or lesser good experience with their wireless network, it reflects badly on the carrier. So not only does it drive costs, it also drives churn. So they will maybe go to another carrier who they perceive maybe have a better Wi-Fi experience. So, and in order to cope with this, we sort of put this together, so the user much easier can manage this, and if they want to change the key, they change it one place and it just works throughout the home. If they have a guest that comes in, one of the kids have everybody's got wireless devices, they can allow access for maybe 1 hour at fingertips. It's very, very easy.
Yeah, because I think today people don't actually realise just how many connected devices they have, and as the smart home and M2M comes in, there's going to happen more and more, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and it also, let's say, we move some of the responsibility back to the user, rather than having to call a service provider, wait on the phone to get your issues solved. Actually, we give them the tools and empower the user to fix the issues by themselves. Everybody prefers that. And at the same time, we have remote management from a service provider, which is more focused, let's say, on the basic configuration, the basic, the access to internet and things like this. So it's a good balance that we still allow the user, access to the things which is relevant for him.
I think actually it's a consumer, it's actually an advantage for the service provider from the consumer's point of view, because I've had frustrating periods waiting for answers from call centres. If I can fix it for myself, it's actually an attraction to actually stay with the provider, isn't it?
It is, and let's say somebody has bad coverage in a house. I mean, the layout of a house can be a brick house, or a wooden house, or whatever, basement, the first floor, anything, and they want to extend the Wi-Fi coverage in there. Typically what they do is they get a range extender in, but how do you configure that? How do you make that part? With this One Connect system, you just plug it in, it pops up automatically and becomes a part of your network. Easy.
Sounds great to me, Carsten. I think I'll speak to my service provider tomorrow. But in the meantime, thank you very much for explaining it.
You're welcome. Thank you.